Jordan's King, Abdullah II, is in Washington, where later today he will meet with President Trump at the White House. The visit comes after Mr. Trump suggested clearing out the Gaza Strip and moving Palestinians there to, among other places, Jordan and Egypt. Both countries have strongly rejected this idea. Well, last night, Mr. Trump said he could conceivably withhold aid to both Jordan and Egypt if they don't take in Palestinians. Let's get the view from Jordan. Oraib Al Rantawi is the founder and director general of the think tank Al-Quds Center for Political Studies. He joins us from Amman. Welcome to the programme. Why is Jordan so opposed to taking people in from Gaza?
I think this is the worst proposal offered by any American president or any party concerned for Gaza and the future of the Gazan people. This is a recipe for a war crime, forced transfer of the Palestinian people from their own homeland is a crime. Looking at Gaza Strip as a property location for further development as a business project, I think this is a war crime again and again. Threatening Egypt and Jordan by on their security and stability, and in the case of Jordan, even this is a major threat for the national identity, for the national entity of this country, is an risky project to offer for those two countries. There is something you cannot exchange with money or with assistance money. We are talking about a serious threat. In the case of Jordan, it's about moving the struggle from being Palestinian-Israeli struggle to be a domestic struggle. This is a recipe for the unrest, for instability in this country. And this creates a lot of worries and concern among the public opinion. We saw in the last few days a serious movements in our country totally rejecting this project, whatever it will cost Jordan. This is the worst situation of the Jordanian-American relationship since the Second Gulf War, 1990, up to date.
And Jordan and the US clearly have a pretty good relationship generally. So how do you expect the King, Jordan in general, to respond?
The king try now to lobby in the United States, the friends of Jordan and those who believe in rationality in the international relation in a way or another, to deal or to contain this elephant in the souvenir room. Nobody expects such a proposal. Yesterday he made it bold, he will withhold the assistance to Jordan and Egypt. What about the other aspects of the Jordanian-American relationship? Jordan is a strong partner in the international coalition against terrorism as well. The Americans have 14 military bases on our soil. How he looked at this issue, this is really a major threat for the bilateral relationship between Jordan and the United States. Jordan cannot afford to accept any consequence of such an offer. Therefore, at the end of the day, and if we have to choose between the assistance, financial assistance, and the mere existence of our country as a Jordanian country, I think we don't have any other option but to reject this proposal by Donald Trump, whatever it will take.
All the same, though, given the links that you have described, the military bases, the political ties and so on, it's difficult to imagine Jordan pivoting elsewhere, to China, to Russia, the counterweights to US power.
And I think the call for Jordan government to diversify its regional and international relationship was an old one, maybe during the first term of Donald Trump in office with his offer about called the deal of the century. There is strong voices in our society calling the government to diversify our international relationship and not to put all our eggs in the Israeli or in the American baskets. That's why now these calls are even promoted in a wider manner in a way or another, and there is a certain pressure on the government to do something on this level. It's not only China and Russia. We have also Europe. Such only a week ago, the king signed a strategic agreement with the with the EU as well. Jordan have a lot of friends in this part of the world. Jordan is not alone in the Arab world. We have a summit next in the 27th of this month in Cairo for the Arab. There is a consensus among the Arab leaders to reject collectively this proposal by Donald Trump. It's a threat for the security and the stability and the credibility of the Egyptian regime. It is also a threat for the Saudi Arabia, and if you watch the media of the Saudi Arabia, you will never see such strong statements by columnists, by politicians, by people, by state-owned media against the Trump and Netanyahu proposal in this manner. Therefore, I think Jordan is not alone, and we will be coordinating our stance with the Arab countries, with Europe, with China, with Russia, with whom will be supportive for our stand in this very critical moment.
Oraib Al Rantawi from the Al-Quds Center for Political Studies joining us from Amman.